Hello. Hey, hi. Hi, folks. This is Pradnya from Clean Earth Company, and I would be talking about the products that we offer. So, Clean Earth Company is based out of Pune, Maharashtra. Our whole aim is to provide lead-free products to our customers. We've been there in the market for 2 years since the pandemic had started. So we are a small company and we are being run by family and friends. And yeah, so the whole aim of starting the company was to provide lead-free products to our customers. So today I want to talk majorly about how did we come up with these ideas. Second, how is Clean Earth different from the other brands, and why are we stressing on lead free? Okay, so basically, why we are coming with these products and the rationale behind it. So we basically, I stay in USA and have two kids. And here, when the kid is around 1 year, the pediatrician or the kids doctor does lead testing. So in terms of lead testing, they check the content of lead in the kid's body. So it's a very serious thing if the percentage of lead is on the higher side, because it can cause various developmental delays in kids, and there are various other uh,
exposure to lead can cause damage that's devastating and permanent. So it's not surprising that we don't want lead around here anymore. What is surprising, though, is the scale of the problems that it's caused. 1 in 3 children worldwide is now affected. That's around 800 million children across the globe at risk of lead poisoning. It's not all lead's fault, though. You see, lead's usually perfectly okay being left alone in the Earth's crust.
yeah, so yeah, so I would stop sharing my screen now. I hope you were able to see the video. If not, you can just search on YouTube's UNICEF channel, where you can search the effects of lead in kids. Okay. So yeah, it's a good to know concept, and most of the spices are adulterated in some way or the other for heavy metals, and very few are up there and are ready to claim that we are lead free. They might say we are organic, but lead free, it's a big deal. So yeah, and talking about so it's not only affecting kids, it does affect the adults also, but it takes longer duration to see the effects in adults, and it's more the side effects could be the increase in infertility, or loss of memory, or the gastrointestinal tract gets affected because of this higher lead contents. Okay, so how did we come here, right? So as a mom, when even I was unaware of this lead contamination thing. So and when I researched, then I came to know that it is happening in the again, whatever water is being used is rainwater only, the stored rainwater, and only organic manure is being used. The products that we are having are being lab tested, and we try to produce the products in small batches, so that the customer as of now is getting a fresh product, compared to, I mean, we don't believe in stocking and selling a stale product, because quality is something that we are looking at. And also, as this turmeric is grown in iron-rich soil, it has excellent aroma, and it has an excellent curcumin level also. And other brands might say they are organic, but I'm very sure, very at least in India, nobody is going to say that they are lead free. And even in US, I haven't seen a brand claiming to be lead free and showing up their results. We are printing up our results on the packaging itself. And for a detailed documentation of our lab results, you can check our website or you can message us on Insta or email us. We will be more than happy to provide you the results of our products. Then again, like, as we saw, lead contamination happens very easily, and especially a kid's body gets kind of absorbs the lead 4 to 5 times higher compared to an adult. So, we are saying that, use this lead-free product because especially when we are using it with our kids, like, being pandemic, every mom wanted to boost their kids' immunity. So they've been giving them turmeric milk. So imagine amount, and unknowingly we are putting something in a kid's body or our body, though we don't know about it, right? So it's safe to use with kids. And also, like, I don't know if any of you have heard, like, many brides do complain, like during their haldi, they have a reaction on their skin because they say, haldi ka reaction tha, but ideally it's not really the haldi ka reaction. It is because of the lead content that is high in that haldi. Hence, our haldi will be very safe compared to others. And okay. So, yeah, and so I have spoken about our product turmeric and how we are different in terms of the quality, the testing that we are showing across, and also in terms of the whole farming process, plus what we are giving as a product is top notch. And we are trying to so we are not drying the turmeric in any machine or anything, neither are we grinding it in the machine, because machine ground turmeric again has a very high chance of having lead contamination. So in terms of what we are doing with the turmeric is we are sun drying it. Um, we are also hand pounding it, so we are not doing it in machine. It's just almost like another person getting a job for hand pounding our turmeric. So it's an excellent product with small batches. Okay, so Bhaskar Kamala Pali is asking what's curcumin. So, sir, curcumin is the content of the actual turmeric content that is present in the turmeric. So so the turmeric has a special chemical which is called curcumin, and that level is approximately between 3.5 to 3.9 in our turmeric. Considering it as being lead free, non GMO, it's on a higher side. And they say higher the curcumin level, the better the turmeric in terms of its quality, because it's the chemical or the component curcumin uh, which the curcumin higher the curcumin, higher the properties of that turmeric, like anti-inflammatory or like immunity boosting. So if you and they say if you use curcumin along with black pepper, it will be really it will boost its usage value. So I hope I have answered your question for what is curcumin. Now I have another gentleman asking what kind of developmental delays does lead cause in children. So so if it's a high lead content is observed in a kid, it usually mainly in it affects the nervous system, and it could be, speech delays, it could be walking delays, or it could go into autism as well. All of There's another lady asking, all of your spices come, Jhansi B asking, all of your spices come from your own farm. So the turmeric and the chili that we grow in the farm is from our farm. But for the special garam masala, we are trying to procure it from best of the farms that we know. And again, we are testing the raw product as well as the finished product to maintain the quality that we are, claiming. So every step we are trying to maintain the quality of the product. I hope, Jansi, it answers your question. So yeah. Um, Again, the turmeric, as it has zero preservatives, there is no food color added, so it will stain less. Your kitchen will be in a better condition. The next product that I want to talk about is the special garam masala. Now, why we are calling it special garam masala? It's because it has 21 ingredients in it, and ideally you wouldn't need any other masala to be added when you're cooking with this special garam masala. And what makes it special is not only the 21 ingredients, but it is completely cholesterol free. So there is zero cholesterol in this garam masala. And when it comes to health freaks, this is nothing like it. This is the perfect masala. You can cook your veg, non-veg dishes. It could be a dry sabzi or a gravy. It will surely hit your taste buds. Okay, and we don't want to call it a ready to cook masala, though it is almost on similar lines, but we want it to be, be used as per the individual's choice. Some might like to add something else in the masala, like say onion or something, then they can use it. Hence the word special garam masala. Again, it is of excellent quality. Like I said, though we are procuring some of the spices from the other farms, we are maintaining the quality in that case. The raw material plus the finished product is tested, and it's of, again, excellent quality. And main plus point is the zero cholesterol, which again no one will claim if they are producing anything of this sort in terms of garam masala. And yeah, again, all the raw material that we are getting for special garam masala is going to be sun dried, and the garam masala is also hand pounded. No machinery is being used as of now, and neither in future we want to use it. Um, yeah. So I would like to show the two products that we have. So this is the special garam masala. So it comes in two. So it comes in two packaging as of now, the 100 and 200 gram packaging. And this is the turmeric. Again, it comes in 100 and 200 packaging. Okay. So there is another person, lady asking, how does lead get into spices? So it gets into spices from the soil. It can get into spices from the water. If the water is coming from source which has already been contaminated with lead, it goes into your soil, and you know um, it goes into your produce as well. But somehow spices tend to absorb that on a larger scale. I don't know what chemical component or the genetics of spices is that it gets absorbed, but other produce like the vegetables or the fruits, somehow spices tend to absorb it more. Okay. So, and also if the farm is closer to an industrial area where they are dealing with lead, it can be into the air also, which will affect the, the produce. So there's another person, does garam masala from other brands have less than 21 spices? I don't know. I haven't seen anybody selling 21 spices together with a perfect taste. So I would say what we are selling is really great. Okay. Um, what's ready to cook masala? So you might have heard of various brands. There's a question being asked that what's ready to cook masala and how is it different from garam masala? So ready to cook masala usually has oil, um, and various preservatives may be added to enhance the taste, like the chicken tikka masala, where you don't have to grind your paste or anything, and just add your chicken and then the ready to cook masala, and ideally your food is ready. That's how they claim it to be, right? So in terms of our special garam masala, what we are trying to say is, so when in terms of our special garam masala, there's no oil, there's no cholesterol of any kind, there are no preservatives added, and we are making all the proportions of various spices is considered, and then they are added in such a way that you will get a very good taste. Okay, then do you test the water before watering your plants to make sure that it doesn't contain lead? So ideally, what we are testing is the soil. We haven't tested the water, but if there was contamination with water, and like I said, the contamination of the water is happening if it's from a piped source from somewhere. We are relying on the rainwater itself. So ideally, there won't be a direct lead contamination associated with the water. And had the water been contaminated, the soil also would have been contaminated, and the produce that we have would also have been contaminated. So the results as of now that we have do not show any lead contamination. Okay, so yeah, those were the questions that had popped up, and so let me go back to what we were discussing. I have I've explained, how are we different as a product and what we are selling. I also want to announce the another product that we are coming, which would be called as which would be more of a gravy thickener. So we, as working mothers, or even the husbands who enjoy cooking, are we tend to store the onion tomato paste in the refrigerator and use it over weeks, some use it over months. So we want to reduce that dependency, and we are coming with a, again, sun dried and hand pounded gravy thickener, which will help in the thickening of your gravies or your sabzis. Okay. So that's the third product that we would be soon launching. And yeah, so we are selling in multiple locations in like in Pune. We are at one of the most trusted supermarkets in Pune, which is Dorabji. Various stores like Utopia and Kalyani Nagar, Pune, and in various gourmet shops in US, like Hungry Gene and Maywood Marketplace in New Jersey, some are there in Colorado. So we've been receiving really good response. And being an Indian product of this quality, we are really getting good response. And we are also keeping our spices for, like so that people can take the aroma of the spices, and they can experience it. So also, I would like to share one experience that I recently had. Yeah. So another gentleman, Vamshi, is asking, do you test every batch of masala that you produce? Yes, we test every batch of masala that you produce. Testing is a very important part of what we are selling. So, yeah, I think, hope that answers your question, Vamshi. And so, I would like to share one experience wherein I had taken our product to one of the spice store here in Colorado, and it belongs to an American who is fond of Indian food. His name is Gene, and he's recently. I mean, just tomorrow they are going to launch the store. And he already had a stock of Indian spices. And I went ahead and spoke about our products to him, and we did a testing of testing as in terms of aroma and the taste uh, of our curcumin, our turmeric with what he had, which he claimed to be is organic and blah blah blah, but he fell for our turmeric and garam masala. So yeah, that's like a very positive sign for us. And yeah, so that's about our journey so far, what we are selling. As of now in our farm, we have just harvested the jawar grain, and we intend to sell that as well, but it's still being sun dried, and so it will take some time. And so is this the gravy thickener in preparation, but it will be soon launched. And yeah, I think that's about us. Also, yeah, so talking about Distacart, right? I have a long association as a customer with Distacart. Being in US, I get anything that I want from Distacart, which is Indian and of very high quality. So I trust them for that, and I prefer Distacart over other online brands, because mainly they are connected with the vendors directly. There is no third party involved. So the product that you're getting from Distacart is again more fresh and has a longer shelf life compared to getting it from other online sources. And in terms of shipping, Distacart is doing worldwide shipping in 5 to 7 days. So it's a great platform to order the best of the best Indian products, and also support the local businesses. And last but not the least, I'm really fond of Distacart. It's because it's a Indian brand, right? Indian platform. And okay, coming back to our products. So we are FSSI certified, and our lab results are available on our website. We can also email them. So internationally, we would prefer shipping it with through Distacart. Locally, you can order it locally in India. You can order it from our website, or you can also, we are available on other various online platforms as well. And yeah, I think that's about us as of now. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And also, this has to be an awareness, especially about this lead free products, because there is very less awareness in India. And I remember a couple of years back, there was a very big article about a very famous noodle brand that we all have eaten some point in our life, having a very high lead content, but because of commercialization and all, because of big brands being there, it was just rubbed under the carpet. So we as an individual have to make a very conscious choice of what we are eating. So even if one person understands the importance of what we are trying to say here and sell here, we would be more than happy, and we will think that we have succeeded, at least for now, with this live, that somebody has understood what a lead free product is, and they will see and make a conscious choice in what they are buying. Like I said, it's specially observed in spices. So yeah, and you can order the products from Distacart. So are there any questions? Feel free to send it on the messenger. So it will come to you in 5 work business days, ideally. So there is a gentleman asking how long does it take for Distacart to deliver the masalas? So it will take around 5 days. And again, like I can vouch for Distacart, they are really great at shipping too. And also, like I said, right, somebody had asked small batches. So we do really stress on small batches and testing every batch that we are producing. And we are happy to say that, we go out of stock very soon. And there's no harm in saying we are out of stock, because, we are happy to make something new and sell it again to the customers. So there are a couple of, we are waiting for some more questions to come. And for folks who might have joined late, right? So I did speak about the lead contamination that happens in the food cycle, and especially it's observed in spices. And its effects on the kids as well as adults. There are videos about it on YouTube's UNICEF channel. You can go through it and understand. And again, it is a big deal, but nobody talks about it. Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot for listening patiently, and it was really good opportunity that Distacart gave us. Distacart gave us this opportunity to share our products with you. You can order our products from the link that Distacart has shared in the message, or you can check them online as well. And again, the company is Clean Earth, and uh, we produce top quality products. So there is a gentleman asking, hi, how to make sure that no products that you use contains lead? So ideally, sir, the only way is testing the food product. Okay, so it has to be lab tested. There is no other way. So we, as a, like, if you have heard why we have started this, so my journey, I was exposed to this lead contamination thing from the pediatrician or the child's doctor that I went to. Even I was unaware of it, and so we, understood. I started researching about it, and that's how I understood that such contamination is happening and it can surely affect our kids or an adult body. So the only thing is you can ask the brand that you are purchasing from about its heavy metal testing or lead contamination. So there is individually you cannot check. It has to be lab tested for heavy metals. I hope that answers your question. So our packaging is eco-friendly, and there is one question: what about packaging? Does it contain preservatives? So if you're I cannot understand this question exactly. So if we are talking, if the question is intended for our packaging and for our product, so no, our packaging doesn't contain any preservatives, nor does our product contain any preservatives. That's what we are stressing on, that it has really, I mean, the garam masala as well as the turmeric has zero preservatives. I mean, it's that's what we are proud of, that it is completely zero preservatives, no machines used, and it's completely dried by the sun rays, meaning it's sun dried and hand pounded. I hope it answers that question. Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you for listening patiently, and hope there is a certain amount of awareness created, and you can buy our products through Distacart on Clean Earth. Thank you, under Clean Earth brand. Okay, thank you so much.